Welcome back to another video of roasting the royals, and I don't mean the Brits. I'm talking about the horrible royalty that is in creatures of Sonaria. We've already talked about the raggedy king and weird queen species, now we are going to talk about the freaky prince. Where do I start with this horrible excuse of a creation? Let's go step by step. First, their description. Eskalor are regal pack carnivores who live in higher climates. These creatures hold themselves to a high standard by always keeping each other groomed and fit. When threatened, an Eskalor will rear up and flaunt its knives in a slashing motion. After reading this, I'm convinced they are basically just a group British hooligans.
Just woke up in a fucking steaming mood, yeah? Because I live in a shithole!
The thing was actually written okay, I'm just disappointed in the concept. It feels more like someone's deviant art original character than a species because of how specific their designs are. For a survival game, it really hates the idea of evolution or even realism. For any one of you defending that it's a fantasy game, many fantasy games have at least some base to stand on. They don't have a base, let alone anything to even think of standing on. Now for their awful design. Let's start with its head. It's supposedly a carnivore, but the way the teeth is structured is obviously made for grinding food. The head design is a mess with too many things going on. The bright red is such a throw-off for something living in higher climate areas. The damn trails again, why Sonaria, why? Now the elephant in the room. The ugly concept of this creature holding daggers and whatever the hell are attached to their arms. What are they? Shields? The hell are even those daggers? How and why are they there? Is there no explanation to this? It's already bad enough, seeing king species screaming, "Where's my queen?" in Oasis. Enough with the horrid design choices, let's go to the animations. First off, we got the ideal animation that looks like it just ran a 50-mile-long marathon. The walking just reinforces that face that it did run that marathon, but the running animation clearly shows that this guy has never ran in his life before. The sitting looks like a kid watching Cocomelon. The sleeping or laying down animation is actually pretty nice to me. I even found it adorable as it covers its face while it rests. Super cute. The mud rolling animation doesn't even look remotely helpful in actually getting the mud on it. It looks like one of those cat memes with their butts wagging as they're preparing to pounce. The submissive animation is just trash. The people working on it might have gotten lazy and not knowing where to put the ridiculous daggers, they just plunged them into the ground, same with the sitting. Oh, but the aggro animation on it is so cheesy. I don't feel intimidated or even slightly threatened. If I saw someone do that to me, I'd immediately assume they watched way too much anime. And the long shields really aren't helping this thing's shoulders too. The drinking animations looks like that's going to be a lot of neck pain. The eating is just it forcing itself down to take a bite after bite. Talk about poorly made. You know what else is poorly made? The attack animation. What in the world is that? How is this in any way, shape or form an attack? It looks like it's doing a lazy demonstration on how to swim. The actual swimming animation looks like it's rock climbing. Come on, Sonaria, get your stuff together. Like usual, I can't really speak for the stats because I can't really play it. I do like the idea that it can use reflect, like as if it uses its daggers to defend itself. Other than that, it's pretty bad. Don't buy it. Bye.